Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bannerlord Season 3. My name is Grillicious. I don't have anyone with me here tonight. I'm all alone, but that's okay. We'll do our best anyway. We have Internacia Unio, which we saw in week 1. They faced off against Parma. Not gonna tell you the score of that match because, well, it was streamed by me. So if you wanna know the score of that, you can just see the video. Or skip to the end if you just want to know the score. But hey, it was a good match. I recommend you watch it. Team number 2, as you can see on the roster there, I don't have that much information on. I did not get a proper hold of their leaders to prepare for this match. So I just put the names in the roster. I don't, off the top of my head, recognize the players, which makes sense. They're a relatively new team. As far as I know, they're, well, with the name like Kingdom of Vlandia, you can assume that they're a little bit roleplay. You can also see Dirt Hurt there. Probably slaughtering the name. But yeah, I don't exactly know much about them. But they did win their first match in week 1 against the Volsung Raiders. So hoping this match will be a good one. Both teams seems to be ready, and we're already kicking off here. Of course, they did not start this way. Cool. Alright. And in we go. Round 1. Looking like 2 cavalries for each team here. A little bit of a potential aggression here for the Batania cavalries. When it comes in. No, just driving by. Next question is, will Unio destroy these little barricades? Or not. Looks like the cavalries are fighting each other a little bit here on the side. Napoleon taking a bit of damage. Oh, and so does MBK. But threats. Oh, there we go. First one down is MBK. Losing that cav duel. Nice hit there from Napoleon though. Is MBK just coming back in? Looks like he is. He needs to be very, very careful here. Oh, he runs into the pole as well. But yeah, that just gives Funder the time to get away. Oh no, he also kind of crushes in there. Coming back from the side, he is. Okay, 1-for-1 trade in the cab fight. And now infantry. Looks like they're still just squaring off. Yeah, just the real thing. Okay, relatively even so far in the cab duel. Sebastian is looking for a shot here on the side. We do see many teams trying an archer here. Especially at Batania, I mean, it can kind of make sense. But you need to protect that archer. These long engagements work quite well for them. Cavalry once again fighting. MBK takes some damage there as well. Again. Kind of low health there. Needs to be extra careful now. MBK runs into a wall. It does go down. He is out for this fight. This is looking quite good here for them. And they're taking down Napoleonic as well. Napoleon check even. Judgment Day now fighting 1 versus 2. Doing his best here, but he can hit in the back by the cavalry. Kane now looking around. Tries to deal with the Sebastian from the side. Good decision making from him. Looking quite solid here. Yo, 2 kills back. Under this Judgment's target, but he still gets out. Cavalry is running by Sword Dogs now, fighting 2 players. 3. The cavalry just bumps him down. Fundert looking for his next target. Doesn't seem to find anyone. In fact, loses his horse for it. Very, very messy so far here. That is Fian as well, from everyone on Vlandia's side. Uyo do not still have their first life as well, most of their players. But MBK does not. Nice hit there from Napoleon check. That's a player out. 2 players out, in fact, from Vlandia. Vlandia being chased a little bit, but Pruna just flies by, taking on Debil. Gonna give it another kill there as well. Right now, looking relatively even. 2 players are out for Vlandia. Now playing as Batania, not to confuse anything. But Dratus comes in, gets hurt a little bit there. Napoleon needs to be a little bit careful. These cavalries, they are important. Kane goes down to Ryan. Right now looking for a second target with Devil there. Clan Warriors are no joke though. Oh, what a team killer from Felipe. Did not mean for Napoleon to be careful with his own team. Santicus as well with a kill. Judgment Day now, last one alive here. Is he gonna be able to do much? He can potentially not do much because he gets hit in the back once again. First round here was the team of Vlandia. He's gonna try to make sure that everything is as it should be, but it should. Yes, everything is hunky-dory. Thunder, they're doing quite well for his team. Thranticus as well. Frontus even. Napoleon and Judgment Day. Judgment Day did play quite well as well last match I saw. So, do expect to see some good plays from him. Will they be aggressive on the cavalry though? Maybe not so far. Thrantus is kind of looking for it. He's going full speed here. Napoleon does see him. That just hits his shield. Goes in 1 against 2 here as well. And the second player comes in. With that not being a little bit trapped, but no, he still managed to get out. Thunder is just going here. He's just running circles around him, quite literally. But will MBK catch him? Quite. This as well coming in. Ooh, that's always a risky engagement there. Thranticus with the first hit. Now being against both cavalry, so needs Thunder's help. He comes in full speed but misses. Dogfighting is happening here once again. Napoleon as well taking a hit. Thranticus is doing quite well in these cav duels. Landing some good hits, but that might have been a little... Oh no, that looked like he might have been a teammate there, but no. Napoleon is even losing his shield, but good hit on Thunder there. Another shield goes down. Thranticus this time. This is an odd fight from cavalries. MBK with a good hit. Does have his shield still as well. Still goes hunting. Very passive play here on this map. MBK is... Yeah, Thunder, man. He's just going in. Like, he's showing no fear. Going 1 again. He is a battalion of cavalry, so he does have that little extra power. MBK though. Ooh, that was close. But Thunder taking down 1, almost a second as well here. He takes down a second double kill for Thunder. This is very good for Vlandia right now. If they push at this exact moment, which they seem to be doing, can buy a little bit extra time for a team in the fight. MBK with a good hit there though. Judgment Day with a kill. So is Felipe. Vlandia's infantry falling apart a little bit. Thranticus a good hit there on Kane. Soldog's now fighting 2 players. Kane switching target though. He wants to get back into this melee fight. Ryan with 1 kill. Gets taken down rapidly afterwards though. Cavalry from Vlandia are doing their best, but the infantry is kind of fell apart there. Soldog's still alive. On this first... Oh, that is his second life. That is his second life. No, never mind. No, I'm blind. I'm blind. Don't mind me. Still first life. I cannot do math. Sebastian still pushed into melee here. This is the problem having this archer on Vlandia's side. They would probably be winning these infantry engagements if they did not have that archer. Skill is not super relevant at this point in these infantry fights. You just need that extra shield and that extra sword. Napoleon as well there. Good kill. Looking for next. Thranticus comes in, tries to save his teammate, gets hit for it twice, goes down to MBK. Ryan now trapped in a corner. Does go down eventually. We won, he says. Not quite yet. We're getting there though. You have 1 player left. He's gonna try to hunt him down. Goes with Skirmisher as well. Potentially destroying his economy a little bit there. No, he should be okay. On the next round, does manage to switch his weapon. In fact, dueling this. Very respectful of Unio. And we're taking the first round. Or for their first round, I should say. Not the first. But Thunder, they're showing dominance in this cav fight. Napoleon especially is doing good. He's doing good damage in the melee fights. But probably shouldn't be going against their cavalries. He's more valuable when he's when he wakes up again in these group fights. Perhaps more aggression. Going to go on each side here. Bit of a flanking maneuver. Potentially. Thrantis now. Winner comes in as well. Oh, full speed. Good. Ah, not even that good damage on the horse. Evening it out quite well there. Oh, very aggressive from Fundad. Gets dismounted from that spear. Now, absolutely. Oh, Thrantis is well losing his horse. MBK comes in from the back. Doesn't get too much done though. No cavalry is here for Vlandia. This is not a good start. Very good start for EO though. They just need to play this. They could play this by. They have actually all the power right now. They could be just waiting a little bit, just getting the flag advantages. They could starve out Vlandia here if they wanted to, or they could just straight up push. Either way, they should win first round, first fight quite handily here, especially having the archer. But they're hiding quite well. Sebastian doesn't really get any shots, and that is once again the problem playing archer on this map. You're so incredibly limited getting early shots, and early shots is what archers are almost specialized into. Still hunting these cavalries, but yeah, they're just gonna run away. Will they end up fighting? Oh, not sure if this is the path I would take here. Yeah, we're prepared for them as well. Really prepared for them. Just completely, they do manage to break through relatively unscathed. Cavalry comes in, bumps one. Felipe will kill another there. Sodax not fighting Debil. Napoleon is trying to help him out the best he can. Yeah, Sodax is now completely trapped there against 3 infantries and a cavalry. Let's get chopped down. Thunder comes in now, respawning as cavalry. 2 double kills there. Kane now once again kind of trapped here. But gets help from his teammates rapidly. Now, evening out this quite well here. One player down from Vlandia completely. A little bit too aggressive on the spawns. MBK getting dismounted. Should be fine. But Thrantis is there as well, taking down one player. Judgment. And Felipe now trying their best to take out Sodax. Ooh, but that Judgment there just goes down. Sodax with 1 kill. Can he do some damage to Napoleon? No, he cannot. Napoleon just runs away. Napoleon goes down. Right now, 3 players up for Vlandia. Sodax looking on the side here. Can he sneak up? No, he cannot. Evening out does stats a little bit here though. But Sebastian now trapped as light archer. Just bullied completely in his corner. That stab probably did like 60 damage, considering it's light armor. So that's just gonna take him out rapidly. Sodax down. Thrantis now last one alive. Runs in, loses his horse. And will not... Oh, a little bit of a team hit there. But, yeah, just gets cut down. Right now, Rio is showing putting a good force. But a little bit of a messy play. Battania horses' speed are very speedy. That's my tactical input there. They will not get a speed increase next patch, luckily. I think the only one getting a speed upgrade is Kuzite. I did just glance over the patch notes from the next patch. But I do think Schmeras are going to shift quite drastically. Just based on the patch notes. But we're not quite there yet. Ryan now leading the charge on the Vlandia side. Napoleon taking a lot of damage here in the background. And still having this archer on Vlandia's side. do believe that if they dropped that archer and went infantry with him, they would have had a much better chance here of winning. Atlantis, they're taking that MBK in the back, while we're looking at essentially nothing. Calories, double killer for Atlantis, taking out both cavalries once more. Vlandia cavalry do seem superior. Now, bit of a group fight. Oh, MBK with a nice hit there. Opponent comes in as well. The cavalries are doing so much damage here. Kane taking on Sebastian. And yeah, now they just fall down. One infantry down, and at this point, you're just so screwed. Thunder trapped, hit. Managed to switch his weapon, which is good. But I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do with it. Rantis with a full speed hit there. Just get taken down from Napoleon though. And instead, Rantis is just keep running a little bit here. But yeah, he's not going to get far. Vlandia now struggling to get back to their team. Rantis did manage to survive there for a little bit, but in the end, not enough. Now second spawn, being wildlings as well. Oh, that was a good throw there from Ryan. Evening out the fight slightly. There we go, now it is actually quite evened out. Ryan there, still surviving against two players, Felipe and Debil. There we go, does get cut down by Felipe eventually. Two players up now, against the 5 of Io. Io. That now comes in. A lot of spears in this battlefield as well. Nice, nice hit there though. Lot of spears here. From that dismounted on top of the enemy. Oh, does manage to get another horse though. Looking at the health bars though from both of these cavalry players from Vlandia. It's looking grim, I'd say that way. 5 players, 4 spears. Debil here on the side. The only one without a spear, so potentially they could take him out, but they need to play that perfectly as well. A little bit out of position. Not a massive point of him being this far away from his team. This is just so many spears. There are spears for days here. More spears here than during any division match. Complete division match. 12 rounds. Kane dismounting Tarantus. Yeah, no, realizes there's no reason to read. There we go. Kane with another dismount. Doesn't need to push Tarantis. He's a cavalryman now without any horse. Oh, there's a horse up ahead. 2 actually. He can take his pick. The black one or the white one? Goes for the black one. Kane, however, realizes I haven't dismounted enough horses. MBK now. Is he gonna... Oh, Kane just... No, you... This is my job. I dismount the horses. Rantis keeps trying. Also that the horse he picked up is not that bad either. So MBK comes in. Almost getting that hit. Nice there. Kill from the Tarantis, evening out the battlefield a little bit. And I can only assume that Debil said nice job in the language that I do not speak. I'm pretty sure it's Russian. But this is just running around here though. Felipe is completely ready here as well, bracing that spear. Yeah, there we go. Does eventually go down. MBK. They will remember this. You're correct, my sir. I do believe that Kingdom of Vlandia can win this. I think the biggest problem they have right now is just their setup. Not knowing exactly what classes these players are actually playing. I do believe that if they put up another infantryman there, they could have probably won the set. Because Sebastian, sadly, is just not able to have any power at all in these fights. There's just not enough time to shoot. So, first set, here in Ghost Town. We will see a very different map on the second, once again, being trading posts. As it is how these tournaments work. No picks and ban for group stage. And score-wise, yeah, I mean, right now, the calories were doing a lot of work for, honestly, both teams. Infantries, though, from Unio were doing quite well. This is an infantry map, after all. This is where infantries get to properly shine. A lot of passive play from both teams. I kind of understand from Vlandia's side. I mean, they did have the extra archer, and their calories were winning these cab duels. So I can understand why they were playing a little bit more passive. But Unio maybe should have just been a little bit more aggressive. But we're seeing a side switch here. Vlandia now playing Sturgia. I have to stop myself, like, wait a second. Every time I say the names, but yeah. So, incredibly unlikely that we will see an archer here from Vlandia. Just based on who is playing, it does seem like they switched out Sebastian as well. Sebastian will absolutely get his turn on Trading Post. Both of these factions on Trading Post can be played with the archer. At least one, maybe not two on Vlandia, but I've been kind of convinced that you can still make it work. Just need to play a little bit more passive. We are waiting on Vlandia, I believe. They do seem to be missing one player. Dirt Hurt, for those who's been playing the single player, is he the lord, like the main king of Vlandia? I think he is. I seem to remember that Sarantis is also one. It's a very like empire sounding name though, so I'm not quite sure if that fits. Maybe he was recruited from the side. Empire was struggling. I mean, there are 4 factions or 3 factions of Empire, so the only one I remember is South because of the Queen. We are not playing single player. We are playing multiplayer. Faction setups, I do believe. I want to see at least 5 infantries, or 4. I'm okay with a double cav from Sturgia's side. Sturgia now being Vlandia. See how confusing this gets? Unio doesn't really need to change much, honestly. Like they were playing quite handedly. They were convincingly playing quite well this entire game. So I don't see a point of them changing up too much. Now playing as Botan as well. Potentially the stronger faction. But the Sturgia infantries are no, like, a couple of good hits from a Sturgia infantry. And you're gonna feel it. Especially the first round. If you win the first fight, the Clan Warrior just falls apart in a second. But we are going live here. While they sort out their equipment, we can just real quick check a quick look on the scoreboard. There has been a couple of changes from the looks. But that is neither here nor there. We'll see them in action. Just a few seconds. MBK. Once again, cavalry. Not blind as well. Dirt Hurt now playing cavalry from Vlandia. Wundert playing infantry. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Dirt Hurt, does go in directly here. 1 versus 2 gets hit by Napoleon. Horse as well getting a little bit of damage. Meanwhile, it sounds like infantry, yeah, just brute forcing it here. Fighting in this somewhat narrow area. Infantry fights being a little bit more important to look at right now. Napoleon comes in, first cav. Doesn't get anything done, gets trapped. Tarantis, however, not having that issue. First kill goes to him. Ryan taking on Devil as well. Philippe now, getting some help from Napoleon. MBK as well, but Napoleon goes down, his horse. Losing 2 of his legs there. Getting a nice good stop on Tarantis. Is it gonna be enough? Nice killer from Mert as well, just overheading the cavalry to death. Debil kinda pushed a little bit too far here. Tarantis dismounted. That's actually killed. Kane in 1 versus 2. Nice shield break there from the third. Oh, but he goes down. MBK comes in from horseback. Nice hit there from Napoleon as well, taking on yet another player from Vlandia. However, they are still in first life. Kane almost dead. Oh, is that... Okay, luckily that's just a throwing weapon. Tarantis gets stopped. Still managed to get out. Oh, Ryan taking on Felipe. Very, very messy fights here. Debil having no shield. Trying to fight for his life here. Tarantis taking on Kane. This once again just trying to get some damage out here, but Napoleon and MBK kind of pushing Thunder to the side. Thunder here with the two-handed, just going beast mode here. Nice hit on the horse, that's a lot of damage he just did. Now, once again, fighting in this battlefield over here. 2 kills very quickly for an Unio. 2 players left from Vlandia against the 3. If they have good team play here, they can absolutely do this. That's a lot of damage Thunder can pull out with that two-handed. But also a lot of spears here. Tarantis comes in from the side. Losing his shield there to the overhead of Judgment Day. Tarantis getting dismounted. Can he get back up? He cannot. Now 1 player left. Thunder with low, very low health. Not enough to take him, keep him alive. First round of set 2 goes to the Unio clan. I can't say Internacia properly, so I'm just calling them Unio. That was much, much closer than the rounds before. So yeah, I do believe that Vlandia had done some good changes there. I still don't know about switching Thundert and Dirtert, but I mean Dirtert did do good damage as cavalry. So maybe just, yeah, you gotta warm up these legs a little bit. And that spear arm. Wow, they're just going straight at it. Dirtert first one in there. While flags were being kept from Unio side. And yeah, once again, kind of a little bit trapped here. Kane looking for hits, doesn't find any quite yet though. Oh, that's Tarantis getting dismounted. Myrtle, kill? Double kill for him here. Does not have another target quite yet. Get hit in the back by cavalry as well. Debil now fighting against Solix and Mert does not last very long. Much smoother here, much better team play by Vlandia's infantry, and just catching the Unio cav completely unaware. This pure aggression worked out quite well for them. Now the question is, oh, the question was not, is Dirter gonna take this 1 versus 2? But he does, and he takes down 1. He is now light cav as well, so he can't technically afford to do this. But he is on second life. So he shouldn't. Infantry pushing in. Dirter with a good hit there, but does take lose his life for it. One comes in full speed, does not get a hit on Merch. Tarantis once again trying his best here, but maybe he can take out MBK. He cannot yet, at least. Mert now just staying alive quite well here. Kane stopping Tarantis. A dedicated spearman. Oh, tries for a kick. Doesn't quite land it, but Tarantis does not get the return hit. Tarantis just gets stabbed on the back there by Kane. Mert now. Very tough spot. But he's been doing quite well in general here. Does get back to his teammates as well. Is he going to find a shield? He is. Now the fighting continues. MBK. Oh, that was a cheeky little hit there from him, taking on Ryan. Judgment Day fighting Solex in his corner. One there to now help him out. MBK with a triple kill. Making a good effort. Oh, that's a cheap hit. Being a little bit too aggressive there. Now Mert, last one alive. Right now it does look like the decision making, so to say, on Vlandia's side is what's struggling. They're essentially just throwing themselves at the fight. They're not taking the time to regroup after these fights and just going in with a clear mindset, so to say. They won the first round, but then they just kind of threw by just Okay, I'm dead. We're running back into the fight directly. Funded with a nice little throw there. But he is fighting 5 players. So he's not gonna live for too long. Especially with that brigand armor. Doing a good job so far though. But yeah, does eventually go down. Merch. Kinda nowhere to be seen there. Just hanging on B flag. Okay, get a team kill there. Does not really have the armor, but he does have the willpower here. Mert's overheads are landing quite well. Nice little side swing there as well. Double kill for Mert. Is he actually gonna pull this off? He could. There is 2 players left here. 1 versus 2. Nice little hit there. Mert going down to low health. But he is beast moding it, losing his shield. Nice little block there. Stab there from the side from Devil. Devil showing respect there as well. That was well played. And again, they're just so close, these fights. I think if Vlandia's a little bit more patient on the going into fight number 2, after winning or losing the second, they could do this quite a lot better. But as it stands, they're just running back into the battle, and it's not always in their favor. They're now rushing towards MBK and Napoleon. Liking these jump hits. Thunder now falling as well. But yeah, I can hear the cavalries just firing it out on the side here. Napoleon first one in, doesn't get anything done. MBK second one in, both cavalries coming in quickly there. Not that much damage dealt though from either team. Judgment taking on first. Judgment with a double kill there, but sadly one of them was a teammate. Tarantis pushed into the corner. Napoleon trying to deal with the cavalries here, but not doing a terrific job so far. MBK taking out Dirt Hurt. MBK with a double kill. Sodax though, a return kill here. And Mert now back in the fight. 2 kills there quite rapidly. Mert taking on Debil. Napoleon trying his best here. Nice stab there as well from Judgment Day, taking bit of health. Oh, tries to kick, gets punished heavily for it. NBA trying to come from the side, but doesn't find anyone quite yet. They're trying to stay away from Kane, but Kane finds Thunder. Cavalries once again just flying out a little bit. MBK taking out Dirter completely. That's Dirter out. Napoleon losing his life as well. That's him out as well. 1-1 trade for Cav. Galantis trying to find switch his weapons a little bit here. MBK comes in, doing a quite fair bit of damage. Bit of a messy fighter. Vlandia being light armored, while Unio is not. Judgment Jace is slashing away here, doing some good damage. Nobody's died in quite a fair time. Mert just get a hit in the back. Felipe taking on Tarantis inside. Oh, just leaving Judgment Day to fend for himself there. Felipe with a double kill. Judgment Day, if he can stay alive a long time here, yeah, he buys enough time for his team. Felipe comes in. Judgment Day actually taking down Ryan completely here. Now Merch being in a 1 versus 3 situation, losing his shield. Nice overhead. Again, Mert's overheads are just on point here. Does not get the block though. If it comes in a little bit late, but does take out MBK. Gets dismounted, and that's looking like the end of the round. It absolutely is. 6-1 being the current score. Kane saying, oops, sorry. Potentially an accidental corpse kick there. Happens to me literally all the time. In fact, I made a macro on my stream deck so that I can apologize without taking too much time from my day. I corpse kick a lot by accident. If you get corpse kicked by me, assume I didn't mean it. Even if I did, you'll never know now. Very, very much dominating side from Unio here. They showed Vlandia that without Vlandia, they struggle a little bit. They will be able to play Vlandia now though, but it's not looking like they're gonna start as Vlandia. Actually starting as Azrai. Potentially the most unlike Vlandia in the entire game. So that's gonna be a little bit of a difference for them. But hopefully they'll be able to play. They wanted to play with an archer. You can kind of see it in on the first map, but it's just not in the map for it. Question now is, how much are they gonna change? Just based on the chat that you guys can see right now, there's a lot of polite conversation happening. These teams they're showing massive respect to each other, which is very nice to see. This is not happening in many of the Division A matches. In fact, quite the opposite. So it's good to see. It is also important to know that these matches are in the lower divisions, which means they are quite new to the game. Either new to the game or they're relatively new to competitive. So it's very interesting to see, because many clans started out just like this. It's still like a trip back. I remember our first matches when we got beaten 20-0, and then calling the other team cheaters until we realized, nope, they're just much better at the game than we are. But Vlandia starting as Azrai. I do hope to see Vlandia win 3-0 as Vlandia. If they do that, I will forgive every transgression. I think as long as they win as their main faction, their home field, they'll be okay. Question number 2. Will we be seeing 2 archers? It is highly likely. We have seen a lot of cavalry aggression. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I don't see anyone warming up as archer. So who knows? You respect, I want trash talk. I understand that, Corridor. It's been a long time since we saw some good old trash talk. Well, depending. If you're on I said Twitter. That too, I guess. You can find some trash talk there. But set number 3. In we go. No calories for Unio. It's looking like no calories for Vlandia either. Okay. A little bit surprised by this. Grant is now being chased away by Napoleon. Very, very chased. He's just... Oh, is he gonna come? No, he does not. Wounded now. Potentially number... Oh, just looking at the outlines. Then they're taking a tiny bit. That's a soft spot from a horse, from a cavalry. That's not that much damage, but it's almost as much as an infantry hit. Very, very aggressive here from Unio. Taking B flag as well, and Vlandia's just pushing directly at them. Atlantis comes in. Napoleon taking some damage there as well though, but Kane with the first kill. Philippe not trying to deal with Ryan. They are using maces, which is good. Dirtert though spawning as a throw-in for round 1. Potentially gonna cost him a lot of eco there. Team kill though from Napoleon. Gotta be careful. Oh my dear lord, that's a lot of red in the chat. Azrai just getting slaughtered right there. Judgment Day and Felipe. 2 players left there. Felipe barely being touched. Judgment a little bit, but yeah, not too much either. Hold on, just winning that cav. And infantry is once again just running in from Vlandia here. Kane switching off his one-handed mode. Up into, oh, almost teamed there from Ryan as well. Very, very close. Rantis just runs in, not getting too much done here on the first run. MBK being trapped in the corner, no punishment. Infantries are way too busy. Kane with a team kill on Napoleon. That's the second team kill so far on their side, but they do not really care. 2 kills in return for 1. Mert in a bad spot here. 1 more slash should take him out completely. 500th as well, but a good decision going light infantry. Gonna have a little bit of extra. Oh, but Mert! Good kill here. Evening out this a little bit more. 500th. Trying to stop these cavalries. Funder with a good hit on him though. Felipe now in a bad spot. And this is looking actually very good for Vlandia here. The clan, not the faction. They actually turn this around quite well. 500th. That was Mert's survivability. Just kind of winning this for them. Also, obviously, the kills doing their job. But yeah, this is completely. This might be the second round they win. Felipe and Judgment now having to push into this very, very tough spot. They do get to loot a little bit, but not that much. It's a good decision making from Vlandia here just to push out. Felipe with one kill though, evening out the score a little bit. Judgment David, another kill! Now it's 2 versus 2 here. For now at least, until a respawns come back. Judgment taking a little bit of damage, Felipe as well. This is good decision making from Unio. Fighting here where Thunder cannot do that much. Mert comes back into the fight though. Felipe in a tough spot there. Judgment as well taking some big damage. There we go. Judgment goes down. Felipe now being the last one alive here. Good target alternation, but it slips for a second. Felipe taking down one. Tries to do some damage to the horse as well. Gets a dismount. Mert defending Thunder until he gets back. This though is very difficult for him to deal with. But Thunder's a hit. Does not second though. Vlandia taking a round here. As fighting against Vlandia, I suppose they do know Vlandia quite well. So good turnaround. Very close though. Unio is not making this easy for them. They absolutely might have glitched that round. But yeah, that was definitely in the favor of Vlandia. Open map seems to be running a little bit better for them. Even though they're not playing this like an open map. They're kind of still playing it as a closed map. But maybe they just prefer this outlook. MBK takes some massive damage there as well. Good start from Vlandia Cav. Unio seems to be going directly towards B. And they're taking a tiny bit of health. But now 1 versus 2 against Thoranti. Oh, but Thunder does not care. Taking down Napoleon. It is quite important for him to be taking out these calories. Especially on this map. Napoleon comes in full speed. Thorantis does go down there. Now Thunder in a 1 versus 2. Very risky there. Does decide to go back into the infantry fight instead with a couch lance. Does not seem to get anything done there. We're a little bit late on the arrival. Napoleon comes in. Doing a little bit of damage, potential team damage there. Judgment with a kill. Ryan with a kill as well. Napoleon comes in with 1 hit. But it's a little bit late. Unio, infantries have already fallen here. This was life 1 infantries as well, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Nice killer from Kane. He needs to do a lot here. He needs to do as much as he can. If he can take down Mert as well, it's not too bad. But Cavalry seems to be kind of abandoning him. Mert does take him down in the 1 versus 1 as well. Thoranti is taking down MBK in the back. Napoleon is actually completely out. And MBK as well, with now being on the 2nd life. This is definitely a Vlandia's map. Maybe they're not quite as used to Ghost Town as Unio. Seem to be a little bit more comfortable on this map. Rantis. A risky attempted trade there. Merch is going on a little run. Bringing a couple of infantries with him. He is on 1st life. So he can reset quite easily here. They do decide to go for him, but he's hunting Kane, who's kind of just running on the side here. Now fighting Ryan. Oh, with a nice switch there from Ryan. Good hit from him. Felipe taking on Ryan completely. Kane taking on Mert as well. Not the big deal. Kane with a beautiful kick there on Solak. Does not get the overhead kill though. Kane does eventually take him out. But this is not too bad for them. They... Oh, Napoleon's out as well. Yeah, this is very bad. They only have the infantry players. Kane. A gorgeous stab there though. No, he got stabbed even. Oh, that's not what you want. 500 versus Ryan on the side. Got a soft hit there. Kane taking on Dirt Church. Thunder taking on, oh, 2 kills there for Vlandia. Felipe and Judgment Day now in a very, very bad spot. Taking some damage here. Ryan with a nice side swing. These maces do a lot of damage. Judgment with 1 kill. Judgment now, last one alive. Just gets completely stumped by the cavalry. It's looking like there's a little bit of life here. We could see a complete turn. It's not too late. They could actually end up winning this map. This match completely even. They did get that first round on Ghost Town. So if they do pull this off with a 6-0, actually gonna end up winning the match. Important to know both close maps and open. Napoleon and MBK. Couch lands in. No damage. Atlantis here running into a wall just to slow down a little bit. In fact, a complete stop. That's what happens when you run into a wall. Ooh, that's a big damage taken. Oh, but nice return there from Therantes. MBK, they're being quite low here. Therantes taking another hit. Oh, Funnick goes down. These cavalry duels are incredibly risky play here. Infantry, however, already pushing up. Bulldogs, bad spot here. Does not want to be this far away from the rest of his team against 2 cavalries. Does have a spear. Is Napoleon gonna try for it? He is not really. Does respect the spear. Oh, doesn't respect it that much though. Therantes in the back taking on MBK. Bulldogs is so far away from his team right now. He's completely stuck behind enemy lines. Does not look like cavalries want to deal with him too much though. And the rest of Unio is stuck upstairs. Flags now being contested. Looking like potentially a C fight. Unio does not want to let them just have flags for free. I think they're being a little bit aggressive there. Yeah, looking like potentially. Oh, Kane has been doing fantastic work with his spear. That's a big punish. It's looking like it's gonna be a flag fight on A though. Nice, nice force by Vlandia. Very good, in fact. It's gonna take the infantry a long time to get there. MBK trying to push in. While I'm chasing right behind. With no archers though, you can't really set up much. So this gives cavalry a little bit of extra time. Funard being dismounted. MBK with a kill on Ryan. Napoleon looking for a kill here as well. Does a good hit on Dirt Church. Funard with a team kill. Kane once again dismounting a cavalry. Napoleon started cleaning him up. Kane now able to switch to out of his spear if he wants to. But no, he prefers it. A couple of good kills there from Unio. Dirt Church in just a sea of red here. Yeah, there you go. Gets taken out by Kane. Instantly switching back to his spear. Oh no, he switches back. Okay, never mind. Napoleon taking on Solax on the back there. Ryan very alone right now. Yeah, it looks like the infantry is from Vlandia just kind of dropping us a little bit, just being too split up. So Unio can just pick and choose whoever they want to kill. Murto with a kill. Actually ends up getting 1. Does not get the 2nd. It's still possible. Judgment having 1 life. Felipe as well though. And Kane. And Napoleon. If they manage to pick the kills very, very carefully, they can do this, but Sodax now being the target. Ryan does not get that hit on the cav. Nice hit on Kane though. But yeah, just gets trapped by 2 players. Dirty comes in with 1 kill. Sodax with another. They need to clean this up quickly though before respawns come in. Judgment Day taking down Sodox. Mert now being alone once again in these fights. Dirter goes down to MBK as well. And now Mert, last one alive here. Against, yeah, once again, quite a lot of red. Does not manage to do what he needs to be done. That needs to be done. And does end up falling. Still possible to draw for Vlandia. They can still kinda get out of this. They don't need to... they can still get a point out of this, I should say. But it's not looking too great for them. The infantry's got a little bit staggered there. Just fighting a little bit 1v1s. Or 1v3s, because they could just... the cavalries and the infantry could just pick where they want to fight. And just speeding along at the speed of light. Tarantis is gonna do anything? Nope. Realizing it's a little bit too risky to do these cat fights right now. Polonic though. Is he gonna sneak up? Nope. Oh! That could have been dark. Infantry is coming in on a fight up here. Which cav is gonna get there first? That's gonna matter a lot. Tarantis comes in with the couch dance, does not land anything. Judgment, meanwhile, takes a kill. Thundered with another oh, he flies off the edge. Full speed. Gonna do quite a bit of damage to him. Kane with another dismount. Once again, taking on Tarantis' horse. Now, Tarantis is stuck against two players. Instantly killed. Napoleon with a team kill as well, though, but does not matter at all at this point. Dirt and Sodox. Sodox pushed. They can take out a couple of these players. They cannot. Thunder goes down. This is looking very, very dark for Vlandia right now. Team kill though from MBK. A lot of team kills on the side of Unio. Oh, nice hit from the back there. But Napoleon is there to just dish out the damage. Does not land hit on Napoleon's horse there either. Sorax once again a little bit too far out, but he's still staying alive quite well here. Thunder with the kill. Napoleon is doing his best here to dish out. Oh, but this gets taken down by Dirt. This is such a messy fight. It's just an infinite fight happening here. Ryan with a kill on Kane. MBK comes, tries to look for a cavalry, does not find it. Dirt trying as well. Mert with a kill. Once again, Mert is an absolute beast here. Gets speared though by Napoleon. That is how you deal with a beast. Now double kill for Napoleon. Sodox trying to deal with Felipe, but Felipe cuts him down with his sword. Nice hit though. This is just hit for hit for hit for hit here. Tarantis getting dismounted. I think once again by Kane. Now they're with two. Napoleon just cuts him down. Or spears him down. They're bashing Felipe to death with a spear. Or shield. And MBK now looking for Mert. Does not find him yet. Kane now being target of Mert. Dirt almost sleeping there. Gets hit once. Uses his shield. Now I have to two-hand that spear. Blocking is on point though, so still staying in here. But yeah, that's too close for a spear fight. Two players up here for Vlandia. One player up. Mert, once again, last one alive. Does not manage to win in this round. Now, that is the last for this match for Vlandia. But it's Mert especially is just doing a lot in these infantry fights. He's absolutely pulling his weight. As Azerwai as well. Like, I mean, sure they had the maces, but you know, you trade something when you use a mace. Cavalries, no. Kinda just looking at each other this time. Not really want to go for a fight, unless Fundert trying to hit MBK there, but so he's gonna try to couch. No, he is not. Bit of damage there. Fundert losing a lot of horse health. Napoleon losing a lot of health. Vlandia now going for B. Are they gonna push up? Or will they simply wait out the timer a little bit here? It's looking like they're sticking around for now. Rantis comes from the side here. Fundert as well. They're looking at Napoleon. They know he must be low health. Quite easy to distinguish these players as well. Funert needs to watch his back here. If they can take out Napoleon, that's a big kill for them. And okay, it's quite low as well though, so... Funert needs to watch its horse. It's taking some damage there. And it's looking like they're just gonna peace out. 30 seconds now until the flags disappear. Or 2 of them. Looking like Unio is gonna be the aggressors here. Funert comes from the back. Nobody paying attention. 500 taking a lot of damage. Not 500 though. They want to fight on C. Makes sense, but they will not be C. Maybe. Could be B. I don't know if they're gonna be quick enough to... If they got on the flag, it's gonna be down to the millisecond here. Now it's looking like it's gonna be C. It is not C. I was off by roughly a second. Kane though, with a kill. Is this good for Vlandia or is this good for Unio? Well, I'm taking a little bit of damage here. Not good for my camera angle, that's for sure. Napoleon with a kill on Merch. Drats comes in from the back, doesn't get anything done. Napoleon now does get something done. Solak's taking a lot of damage there. Napoleon looking for a second hit, but his shield blocks it for him. Kane is just looking for calories here, just trying to spear him as best he can. Meanwhile though, his infantries are falling down. Now being pushed into melee as well. Does he get a chance to switch weapon? Not yet. Tries to kick him away. Felipe is there buying a little bit more time though. MBK with a kill on Thundert. Dirt comes in from the side, doesn't find anything quite yet. They still want to deal with Kane, they know he's been an issue. Another kill from Felipe now back in the fight, so is 500th. Mert now looking a little bit dark. Yeah, Mert's still alive. Nice little soft spot there from, or blunt damage from the cavalries, but Soldox trapped outside. Napoleon's coming to have 500th. Soldox is not looking super great here in this situation, but he does have his teammates to back him up. He's also on second life. Oh, that's a big hit. Goes down completely here. Now on his last life. Judgment as well, cutting down Ryan. Mert now. Pretty much the last one in this fight. No, gets hit. Yeah, that's it for Mert. This the rest of this set. Fundet as well being out. Nice initial fight there for them, but in the end, they didn't quite capitalize on the early damage. Oh, MBK just executing Dirt. That's Dirt out as well. 3 players left. 1 cavalry, 2 infantries. Infantry is very split up, easily killable here by cavalries, and just 1 infantry to keep him busy. Kane tries for a kick, doesn't find Ryan, however, does go down in the back. Nice, there he finds the kick. He was just waiting for that kick to land. Tries for another, no time to get kicked. Oh, but Felipe goes down. That kick might have cost him a little bit there. Kane just really wants to land this kick. But Kane is there. Eventually, they do end up clutching this round. 9-3 being the current score. And overall, quite smooth play from Unio. I believe they have a little bit of like experience advantage, but Vlandia are pulling their weight here. They're not doing bad. A lot of these rounds have ended up in just quite close rounds. There's been a few absolute just slaughters, but it's just a little bit more fine-tuning from Vlandia's side. They did end up winning their first match in week 1, like I mentioned in the beginning here. So it is not looking too bad for them. Now is the question though. Will they do better as the Kingdom of Vlandia? When they are Vlandia? If I don't see a 3-0, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. I would also quite like to see an archer on this map. Just a little bit more passive play. Maybe You can position it so that you can hurt some calories in the early game. But yeah, it's not very expected to see based on who's playing here in the warm-ups. It is looking like Unio is already ready as well. I don't see an Archer player on their side here. In fact, I haven't seen any other Archer players here today. Maybe they just simply don't have Archers showing up for this match. That's always a possibility. I want to give a quick shout out to the Calories from Vlandia though. They've been playing incredibly well. I think the Mert as well has been playing incredibly well here. So the rest of the team, they're kinda getting killed a little bit too much. You often see Mert being the last one alive. I think the Calories as well, they just keep finding Kane's spear. It's happened way too many times. Actually, this does maybe look like they will pop out an Archer. And it's not the player I expected. They have won the game, but round difference doesn't matter. Oh, I see. Now Vlandia having a crossbow out as well. Alright, so I'm going to assume 2 Calories, of course, 1 Archer, and then 3 infantries from both sides. That's what I'm expecting here. I'm also expecting a little bit more passive play. Maybe not as passive from Unio, considering they have an Archer, not a crossbow. They can put out these fires a little bit quicker. These quick shooting. Looking at the bow. Yeah, it's a composite as well, so relatively high speed. And Sebastian playing Archer. He played Archer in the first set as well. Not quite sure which bow crossbow he's using, but I do believe it's the heavy one. But we will find out in roughly 30-40 seconds who will take the last set. Vlandia now playing as Vlandia, which may make it a lot easier for me. Unio now playing as Azrai. So let's check a look at this. Now, will he actually be playing what I thought he was? Sebastian is playing crossbow, okay. On the other side, yep, Kane is the one picking up the bow for Unio. Losing their spear infantry might be quite detrimental to them. But archers can also do a lot of damage to horses. And it's sounding like he's already doing some damage. Thunder's horse being shot by Kane there. Oh, Thunder's horse is taking quite a bit of damage. Sebastian looks like he's already been shot by Kane as well. Kane has been playing incredibly well here. Oh, another beautiful shot, but good hit there from Dirtard as well. Almost killing Kane completely. Murtis is going directly for him. Executes him from the side here. Now Ryan fighting Unio. His 500th. Solax being a little bit behind here as well. Calvary's running into a little mosh there. Sebastian's being able to shoot quite freely though. McMurd with another kill, taking out Felipe. Yeah, 500 still staying alive here, doing quite well. But calories exist, so the fight gets interrupted. Mert with his triple kill, technically. Cuts on Napoleon's horse as well. Ooh, trying. Almost getting MBK's horse too. Mertis is going completely. Oh, he does fall down though. And Sebastian does pay attention. Knows that Napoleon is right next to him. Meanwhile, 2 kills on the side. Judgment Day come to help out Napoleon, but Dirtard interception. Sebastian now once again is back in for melee. Does have a very good spear, but sword, but does not need it. Dirtard is there. Oh, Thunder falling down. Dirtard with a triple kill. Looking for number 4, does not find it. Just denying a horse archer potential. Dirter doing so much damage this game. He's been... this is absolutely... Oh, never mind. NBK does cut him on that. I was gonna say that it makes sense that Vlandia plays as well as Vlandia. Napoleon comes in. Oh, execution style there on Sebastian. Mert, last one alive in this infantry fight on first life. Ryan comes in as well on second. Is he gonna back away a little bit more? Buy some time for his team. Mert resetting there on the side. Sodax as well from the side here. Oh, cavalry's doing a lot of damage here. Potentially not a bad idea to opt into medium infantry here for them. But, oh, Sebastian, nice kill. There is still another life for Felipe there. 500 as well, had that extra life. So does Judgment there. Cavalry comes in the back, but does not do enough damage. Sebastian is doing some good shooting here though. It's a normal crossbow as well, I was wrong about the heavy. Napoleon, dismounted, gets executed by Thundered. Good cavalry damage once again here. This is absolutely looking good for Vlandia here. Need to deal with the spear infantry. Giving their cavalries a bigger chance here, which they can do now with ease. 3 instant kills there. Felipe now last one alive. Oh, nope, Judgment as well ends up spawning. Doesn't matter too much as right infantry. You're probably not gonna go thrower. At least not with the current meta. So 3 lives is all you need. You just need a 300 gold. Maybe you can do some economic damage to Vlandia here. Sebastian though goes in. Ooh, that's 1 kill. Dirter is out. Sebastian's now looking for shot. There we go. Finds Felipe. Sebastian's in a perfect position here. All Ryan needs to do is pull him out a little bit. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. Fundat losing his horse. Showing a lot of respect to Judgment here. A lot of respect. Maybe a little bit too much. They were just creeping up on him a little bit. And yeah, there we go. Ryan ends up cutting him down. But there's still some life in Vlandia here. We, Dirter did actually, yeah. I mean, Dirter did do a lot of damage. It is surprising to see Kane at the bottom of the scoreboard though. For this first life, or first round. He did get killed quite quickly. His first life disappeared very rapidly, but did land some good shots. Dirter goes in. Ooh, very close. No, 1 heavy, 1 light cavalry from Vlandia. If we're not having that chance to couch lands, it's gonna be quite important in the infantry fights. 2 light infantry and cavalries for Unio. Oof, Dirter once again. He likes these jump attacks into fights. He's gonna do it again. No, not this. Oh yeah, he does actually end up doing it once more. And Dirt taking loads and loads of damage, and Dirter going down completely. That's a quite important kill for them. Now looking back up here. Fundat gonna try for another attack. Gets shot by Kane, his horse at least. Kane now in a little bit better position. Needs to be a little bit careful. Nice and good shot on Dirt. Now Ryan pushing in. Gets saved though by Napoleon. Kane tries for a kick, doesn't land it, gets punished for it in fact, gets killed for it. MBK comes in, Dirt as well, trying to leave Napoleon here on the side. Life 1 on infantry for Azra is not that big of a deal. Napoleon dying though, that is quite a big deal. Infantry can spawn 3 times, but cavalry cannot. Sebastian is trying to find some shots here. Trying to hunt MBK. Sounds like it did get shot there from the side. Kane is in a good position now. Napoleon dismounted. And he will not live for long. Infantry is from Unio, now pushing in. Second life for them. Much more grouped up. Dirter dismounted. Does not get shot in the back, but MBK is looking for him. Dörter is completely out of this fight for now. Can he get at that horse? He can. Fundert running interception on Kane. Kane wants to shoot into the melee fight, but does not watch his back. Fundert is just messing with him here. Ryan taking on Felipe. Dörter comes in as well, taking on Judgment Day. Now Ryan and 500 on top here. Shots from the side, a little bit too far out to make consistent shots at that point. Ryan is just standing there with his shield up. Sebastian, though, a little bit unaware. Does not see MBK coming from the side. Now Mert and 500 once again just duking it on the side here. Is Mert gonna get his uppercut? MBK dismounted, gets cut down. Now 500 is in a rough spot. Very rough, gets cut in the back. It is one player out on each team. Both of them being cavalry. Cavalry's are playing very, very aggressive here, especially in these lower divisions. MBK just runs directly into a spear here. Ryan now looking to execute him, does not find quite yet, but yeah, this is the end for MBK. Dude does not have the movement speed to get away from that fight. Now Thunder just needs to stay alive, making sure he lives through to help his infantry friends. It is a B flag as well. Sodox and Mert both running in here. Mert should not be this aggressive. He is on life number 2. Kane trying to land shot. Thunder taking on Ryan completely in a team kill. Sodox goes down as well to Felipe. This is what I mean with kind of just throwing their life away as well. Like they were not grouped up at all for this fight. Sebastian's still up there. Now fighting in the corner of the staircase. But it is still possible. Mert and Fundert fighting 2v2 on the side here. They can make sure Kane not shoot and then just slash him from the back there. Now Mert needs to try to pull Felipe into the open a little bit. That's enough for Fundert to do a one hit. Do not need to fight Felipe here at all, in fact. They don't want to. Just group up with your friends and help them instead. Now Judgment Day rushing towards. This is potentially good for Unio here. But not when his teammate dies. Mert now fighting the next player. Sebastian is still alive. Now in position to help as well. But this is such an awkward position to be fighting for. But it's not, does not matter too much. And once again, Vlandia is winning on Vlandia. They seem to be serious about keeping their word of a 3-0. Not that they promised, I promised you 3-0. He's arguing with my controller a little bit there. Merch topping on his team. Above both the archer or crossbow and the cavalry. Yeah, Mert is definitely doing well. Doubling the score of MBK on the other side. MBK though does not like that, and he went in for a couch lance. Oh, but Thunder just execution style takes him out. A little bit unfortunate there. Very good start from Vlandia though. MBK comes back in. They're gonna try to take out Dörter. Yeah, it's such a risky play, especially after losing the 1 life. Generally, that's when you want to play a little bit more passive. Full speed. Oh, Dörter. First one into this infantry fight. Looks like he lands a hit, but... Kane. Oh, okay. Sebastian kind of just falling off the edge there. 1-for-1 trade so far. No crossbow though for Vlandia. Ryan taking down 1. Dörter as well taking down 1. Oh, Napoleon and Kane. Kane now switching off. Not being Archer. Lance is stopped there, as he's well known to do. Now in a 1 vs 2, Mert and Sodox. Very, very trapped here. Ryan is looking for a stab here. Yeah, there we go. Sodox actually gets the kill, but... Felipe as well. Oh, dies from the side here. Thunder is just rushing in. Being a little bit too aggressive. Both of them, in fact. Now dismounted. It's looking like target number 2 for Napoleon here. Kane trying to kick. But that's a beautiful bump stab by Napoleon. Right now, we are seeing MBK being completely out. They are losing calories quite early in these fights. Which is absolutely costing them here. Kane switching back to infantry might not matter too much, considering. He's not trying his best to line that hit, but Sebastian, our ballistic now. Dirt over a kill on the opponent as well. That's cavalry out completely on the side of Unio. And I mean, they were getting their bum kicked earlier, but now Vlandia is just crushing this. Might just be a little bit of an experience issue here with other factions. The goal for this tournament should be Vlandia switching name. Not a bad match this. Just a little bit strange. You could say that Unio was not paying attention, they were just kind of screwing around. But I don't think they were. Not on that last set there. I think Vlandia just got something they were comfortable with, and they just made the advantage. But that will be it for us here tonight, or us, I say, me. Thank you all for watching. We will be back on Sunday with Tailworld Entertainment, the creator of this game, playing against Parma, which we also saw in week 1. So that should be a very good match. And yeah, well played to Internacia Unio. Well played to Kingdom of Vlandia as well. And we will see you this weekend. If I do not see you this weekend, I hope I have a good one. And take care. Goodbye.